Hey everybody, we're in northern Germany in Schleswig. We're going to be showing you our cost of living here while we spent a month in this northern part of Germany, north of Hamburg, not far from Kiel. As you know, Julie is not fond of hot weather in the summer, so we spent a good part of July and August here where I still had areas and room for the beach where we typically had some temperatures in the lower 70s, upper 60s quite often, and that would be about 20s in the Celsius, low 20s and upper teens. So we were both able to find some happy time where she was cool and I got to get wet. But there's sailing here and there's quite a bit going on, and let's talk a little bit about the sailing history. Okay, so Julie and I are here, and this is outside Kiel, Germany, and this is the Olympic torch right behind us from 1972. So that's where the cauldron would have been for the sailing parts of the Olympics, which were held right here on the Baltic. So this is a little bit of the backdrop of where we are and how we ended up having a low-cost month in Germany. So first off, Julie, if you don't know, is the queen of grocery stores, and she loves Lidl in Europe. And these are some of the prices we were looking at as we were out shopping and getting the essentials. Lidl is a convenient store throughout most of Europe, and you can find them in many countries. And they're typically going to run 10, 15, sometimes 20% less than a lot of the other chains. So we do save a bit by hunting out the Lidl. Sometimes we have to drive a little bit out of the way. But you can find everything you need here, and even some things you don't need. So you can end up boosting that bill up a bit. But we spent approximately $450 for groceries through the entire month of mid-July to mid-August. That would be for two people, and eating in the majority of the meals while we're in Germany. So you're not going to really go broke if you're buying groceries in Germany. But as you'll see, we actually did go out. We enjoyed our days and we enjoyed our time in this part of Deutschland. So if you're going to come here and you want to hang out in Germany, you can really stretch your budget by planning things out a little bit. This is one of the places we went for a coffee and a dessert. And I want to share this location because, yes, you can spend a lot of money if you're going out. I had a death by chocolate. Had some ice cream. Julie got a panna cotta. We got a coffee. And it was going to be a bit more than what you can find in some places.
It's very good. Berries are delicious.
Okay, $25.80 for our desserts out for the anniversary.
Yeah.
Let's head on out to the coast. Yes, you heard that right. That was our little anniversary coffee and dessert out here in Schleswig. But there's so many other things to do and places to go. We typically just don't throw basically $30 away for a dessert when you can do it so much less expensive. But let's look at groceries. Okay, so this is a little 21 euro haul from the Rewe market, R-E-W-E, but got some salad products. We've got some ice cream. We have potatoes, 10-pack of eggs. We got some tea, some yogurt, and I know you guys think you didn't hear Julie snap her fingers at the dog, but yeah, that's what you heard. And we got some almond milk and blueberries.
I wouldn't say this is a regional yogurt. This is a higher end pack of eggs and ice cream. 21 euros, you guys. Also 500 grams of blueberries. In the comments, let us know what you think. I think these are pretty darn good prices.
We obviously don't travel to stay at home, so we take the dogs out to the beach when the weather's nice, and there's sandy beaches here. You can come out and just relax and chill. And again, this is Julie's type of weather, so she can actually come out and relax and enjoy the beach a little bit. Now, not everybody is as chill as Julie on the beach. There are people that get quite active, and there's a lot of volleyball and extracurricular activities that go on the beaches around here. We do like the ones that are pretty quiet, however. But by this volleyball area, there's a popular fish sandwich place that has received quite a few awards. So we figured we would go check out the famous fish sandwiches from this local market. I will warn you, when you go to this place, you should know what you want when you get to the front, because you feel like you're doing something wrong if you're uncertain. Kind of reminds me of the old Seinfeld episode about the soup, if you know what I mean. Okay, got a couple fish sandwiches. Which one would you like to try, hon?
Well, this one, I think.
Okay, take that one. Don't drop them. And we'll do halvesies. How was it? All right. This is good, but I don't know exactly what it is. And I kind of think it's sushi, but I'm not sure. Another successful lunch out. €10. €10 not bad for lunch for two of us. And we did enjoy watching the volleyball and just hanging out and being outside and people watching. I think that's part of the charm of Europe, is just being outside and enjoying the atmosphere, and whether it's in a cafe or sitting on a bench, it's all kind of a entertaining world. Just sit back and see the people going by. So some of you might like McDonald's, so we are swinging into a McDonald's in Kiel, Germany. So let's take a look at some of the prices on the menu board. I personally was curious about the veggie burger and seeing what it tastes like. I knew that they had them in Germany, and so I made a trip just to try it. Okay, so I got the McPlant burger, and I'm gonna have the burger here, and let's give it a go. McDonald's in Kiel had a €5 plant-based burger, and it was a pretty good burger, and for the going rates for food in the area, I think it was a reasonable deal. Had I done the entire meal with the small fries and the drink, it was like €9.20, and if I was going with the large, it was just shy of €10. We do like to explore countries when we get out and travel and go places. We didn't retire early just so that we can sit in our Airbnb and look at the walls. So getting out to explore places like Kiel and seeing what the city was actually like was a day well spent, but we also really enjoyed getting away from everybody. And the rugged coastline that they have in this area was actually quite beautiful, and it took some work to get out and get to some of these beaches, but in the end it was worth it just to have the solitude and the peace. And if you know Julie and I, we love our picnics. Beautiful secluded beach. Take some hiking to get to it. Nice picnic time, huh? What did you make us?
Tuna fish sandwiches.
Oh.
Fresh blueberries, bananas.
So Julie's hooking me up with blueberries and bananas besides the tuna fish today. Beautiful secluded spot. We really do like our picnics, and take a look at this meal. Think about that restaurant we went to for our basically $30 pastry and coffee, and compare this time together for €5.40 to walk out here, sit together, enjoy the day. What a deal. Now Julie and I have been doing this for going on 5 years, slow traveling with our dogs. And we do have health insurance on us as we travel. So if you're a traveler and you're looking for health insurance, I am an appointed agent. And you can go to our website, WJn&x, and go to our health insurance tab for international health coverage. And if you need help with the products, just email me at warrenjulietravel@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to try to run a quote for you. And if you do business with me, I thank you.
Beautiful day. I'm really gonna miss this.
If you are new here, please subscribe, give this video a like, and join our Facebook group. We have a lot of nomads, slow travelers, expats that are along here on the journey, or those aspiring to become expats and nomads and slow travelers. So join our community. Go to Warren Julie Travel on Facebook and you'll find our group. And we also have a home swapping group for Schengen Shuffle, WJT Schengen Shuffle House Swap.
So this is a city near where we're staying. It's called Lubeck. It's actually about an hour and a half drive from where we're staying in Schicksli, outside Kiel, but beautiful little town. And I would say this would be a great place to home base up in this region. It's just
Definitely
seems very charming. So apparently the story has it that the walls went all around here and this was the main gate. So apparently they tore down the walls to make the city more accessible to people to come and go, and they voted whether or not to tear this section down, and apparently it's only won by one vote, so it was almost gone.
In this part of Germany, it appears the fish Brochen is king. You don't see much of the bratwurst or the currywurst.
Okay, so I got the fish Brochen here. They got different types. Yeah, several different types of the fish Brochen. And so, what type are we gonna get, honey?
I don't know. We're gonna try something.
So €9 lunch here in Lubeck. There's our fish sandwiches.
fish broth.
How's it going? Is it good?
It's good.
Tasty. So we swapped up. So I think I like what Julie had first better, and she likes what I had. That's the way it always is. That's why we swap.
I'm sure that if we were hunting for the bratwurst and the currywurst, we would find it. But when in Rome, do as Rome is you. So fish Brochen it is.
I love the towns that have pedestrian zones, and this is something really lacking in America in so many of the cities, but almost all cities and small towns in Europe and in Germany, you're going to find these pedestrian-friendly areas and shops and places to get ice cream, cafes. It's just a whole different environment where we lack in so many of the cities in the United States. So St. Mary's Cathedral here.
This region of Germany is a little bit different, so as you look at the menu before we go for dessert, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So if you're in this region of Germany, the language gets really easy. You say moin for good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whereas in other parts of Germany you could say Tag, Guten Morgen, Guten Abend for different greetings throughout the day. But here, it's simplified to moin. And we kind of feel honored when people would say moin to us. I think that is their belief that we are locals. And when we go places, we do try to look like we belong and try not to stand out. So if you're in this part of Germany, remember the word moin. It will get you far.
Okay, so we got looks like a poppy seed apple crumble cake.
Amazing.
And I have a apple cake over here and a cappuccino. And we'll see what our total looks like at the end, but I don't think it's going to be a budget breaker. And these are big size pieces actually, so very nice. Ready, babe? So we did the halves again. So which one's your favorite?
Haven't tried the second one yet.
So let's give it a go. Which one? I haven't tried the when Julie picked yet. I'll see if I like that one or not. I do like them both, but in this case, I like mine better. So Julie got a deal. She got some of mine.
So let's head on out of Lubeck and head back to Schicksli and see where we stayed. We were within about a 10-minute walk to the beach. There was parking, and the Airbnb that we stayed in was only $1,062 for a full month. And so if you're tracking in euros, it was approximately 1,000 in euros for that time period. It was spacious, and it had 2 bedrooms. Parking out front on the streets was readily available. And the kitchen was fully equipped with pretty much anything you would need. Shopping was nearby for different grocery stores. If you wanted a lot of different restaurant options, you probably would need the car, but just being able to go to the beach and hang out and walking places was no big deal. So what did we spend for 1 full month in Germany in the middle of summer? Well, it was groceries, $450. That's for 2 people. Cafes and restaurants, $225. Airbnb, $1,062. Parking and fuel, $87, for a total of $1,824. That doesn't include the health insurance that we have for international health coverage. That's $240 for the two of us combined each month. So what do you think? How did we do? We weren't trying to cut corners or trying to live cheaply. We were just being us and living our slow travel life. So we hope you liked the video. Hope that you're going to subscribe and join us as we travel and share our experiences and expenses with you. Don't forget to leave comments below and to join our Facebook groups. So until next time, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.